What's up, everybody? I'm Jaclyn Steele. This is day 18 of my 20 and 20 challenge, which means there are only 2 videos left. And on Friday, the Didn't Break Me music video is dropping, and I'm so excited. And then tomorrow's video, day 19, is going to be behind the scenes of the creation of the video of Didn't Break Me. But today, the topic is why I decided to post more and care less. And I'm going to try and keep this fairly short. But, since I started out in music, I've always had this push-pull relationship with releasing content, whether that be musical content related to my music in some way, shape, or form, or just kind of high vibe content that I gravitate toward, like mindset stuff, meditation, eating well, etc. And I've always had this push-pull of is this going to further my brand? Are people going to think this is dumb? Should I just put it out and not care? Or am I making the right decision? Is this going to weaken my brand? Just so much self-doubt, so many questions that I think are normal and part of the human experience when you're putting yourself out there in a big way, in a public way, on social media, on stage, etc., elsewhere. I don't think any of the things that I was asking myself were not normal.
However,
I've learned a couple of really big lessons. Number 1, I'm my worst critic and my biggest enemy. If I can figure out what it is that I value and I believe in, and I can stand firm in that and in my integrity, and I know that the content that I'm putting out is in my integrity and something that I believe in, then other people's opinions just shouldn't matter. I value other people so much and I love other people so much, but my mission here on earth is not to please other people and to hope for their positive opinions. And I learned this in a myriad of ways, but one that was just strikingly apparent after I released my music video last Friday for Mississippi Sinner. And the backstory here is the single of Mississippi Sinner came out in October, I think October 2nd or 5th of 2018. So that's a long time ago, a year and a half ago. And I waited 19 months to release this music video for a myriad of reasons, and I did a whole video on that. It's called Why I Waited 19 Months to Release This Video. And after I released the single, there was somebody online, when you release something, people always have an opinion, and that's just part of the job. It's part of what happens, so you can't avoid it. And this person reached out to me and said something to the effect of, the song isn't quite what I expected, and it's just okay. And I'm paraphrasing, but that's essentially what they said. And I thought, okay, that's your opinion, cool, whatever. I moved on. I didn't think about it too much. But then, after this music video came out, which is the exact same song, Mississippi Sinner the single, now Mississippi Sinner in the music video, the same person reached out to me and said how much they love it and how they think it really showcases my voice and that they like this song better than the other song that I released recently as well. So, all of that to show and prove that people are fickle. One person a year and a half ago didn't like this song, and now a year and a half later is telling me how much they like it. So if I were to try and please everyone and shapeshift and form the content that I'm creating to try and please others or win approval from other people, I would never be creating anything, because you can't ever please everyone. And again, people are fickle. They may like something one second and hate it the next, and vice versa. So we can't be basing our creation plans and what we're doing in life around what other people may or may not think of what we're doing. We have to stand in our integrity. We have to know who we are, which is part of the reason I started the Self-Discovery podcast, because I truly, at the core of my very being, believe that life gets so much easier when we know who we are. And so if you know who you are, you know what you believe in, you know what you love to create or do in this world, go do it. And don't worry about the opinions of other people, because it doesn't matter. If you are going after what you feel like is your purpose and your mission in life, then nobody's opinion should have any value. Not your best friend, not your partner, not your family, not anyone. So that is my story. I decided that I'm going to keep putting out content. I'm not going to do 20 videos every single month plus 8 podcast episodes, but I'm going to continue to create content that I believe is high vibe content. And that means elevating conversations, encouraging people, loving on people, hopefully motivating and inspiring people in some ways. I want to keep talking about clean beauty and mindset and meditation and my life and what's important to me and minimalism and self-discovery, because I think these topics of conversation are really important to bring up and speak on, because I think that they will make the world a better place and make people happier and healthier. So that's really important to me. And if people watch these videos and don't like them, then I wish them light and love, but they can click and move on to the next one. So yeah, I got over my own fears, my own self-doubt, and just realized I can't please everyone. And if I wait around trying to please everyone, I'll be waiting for the rest of my life, and that's not worth it. And also, as a side note, not to brag in any way, shape, or form, but I feel like the more authentically I show up as myself, the more polarizing that is. And that's exactly what I want. People either really like it, or they want to put me in some kind of box and stuff me away. And that's exactly what I want. I want to be creating content that is so true and authentically me, because I think that that's how I connect with you. So I don't want to sugarcoat stuff. I don't want to try and create stuff to be popular or because it's trending. I want to create stuff because I feel passionate about it and because I feel like it's important. So that's the tea today. That is the literal tea. And it's literally tea because I'm giving up coffee right now. Oh, and I'm going to do a video on it. I started like a little series that I'm going to release, but I'm detoxing from caffeine because I feel like caffeine has seriously jacked up my hormones. And I didn't realize that, but I think it's causing increased anxiety and trouble sleeping, which your hormones regulate. And if things are off or they're overstimulated, like what coffee does, then it can really mess things up in your system. And I don't want to do that. And I've had adrenal fatigue, which basically just means you're super tired. And so caffeine exacerbates that because it increases the cortisol going through your system. I think that's how it works biologically. But essentially, I just have trouble like turning off and turning down. I've always had like a lot of energy, but I think I just for so long have gone so fast and the brain just doesn't shut off that I've gotten to a point where I'm just, I don't sleep all that well, and I don't feel like my body is in the physical condition energetically that I would like it to be. So I'm detoxing from coffee and my brain synapses are firing slowly, way more slowly than usual. And it's hard, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard giving up caffeine, but I will say this, I feel less anxious, and for that I am extremely grateful. If you want to know more about me, you can visit JaclynSteeleInternational.com. My podcast is Self-Discovery with Jaclyn Steele. On YouTube, I'm youtube.com/official Jaclyn Steele, and on Instagram, where I do most of my interacting, I would say, I'm at Jaclyn Steele. Thank you for watching today. I wish you light and love and peace, and I'm so grateful you're here.